It looks like it. I always hear people when you look at a movie or you watch a movie, you think they must have had a great time, and you hear all these terrible stories. But this really feels like you had a lot of fun. I mean, holding your laugh must be difficult at some point, I think.
Oh no, for sure. I mean, there was really, you know, George and I had you know, our part of the story, or the main part of my story, is with George in this crazy road trip through Iraq, where we get captured and released and captured again, and it was very fun, because he's also a very funny man, George, and it was difficult. And then my first scene with Jeff, you know, the dude was to be high on acid, walking down a corridor with him all high on acid, and that was difficult to do as well without laughing, because he's again very funny man.
It's so funny that everybody still calls him the dude, right?
He is the dude, though.
He is the dude,
right?
That's who he is.
Yes, who
so
he is.
how did you bring them all together? Kevin Spacey, Jeff Bridges.
Money.
Yeah, money.
Of course.
I wish it was that easy. You know, George and I, the script came to us, we decided to do it, and then it was just about finding the right person, and the first person that we went to was Ewan, and we sent him the script, and I went over and met with him, and we talked for a couple hours, and just, he said, I'd love to do it. So that was that, and then, you know, we sent it to Jeff and to Kevin, and everybody was, you know, it's a really good script, you know, I think. And so that makes my job much easier on every level.
Now, film festivals tend to show artistic films, very serious films, sometimes very depressing films about war and life, you know. And yesterday we had Oliver Stone, the day before that Michael Moore. And now we have a film with, let's say, a serious subject, but it's fun.
Yeah.
For an hour and a half.
Well, that's what I love.
Is the time right to make fun at the wars and the...
Yes, because it's not making fun of the war at all. It's a film about... It's based on a great deal of truth, you know, more than you would imagine, and it's unbelievability as a story that makes it really interesting. And it is fun, but it's not a film about the Iraq War, for instance. It's a film about a section of a secret part of the American army, which is funny. I mean, it's a funny subject because they're trying to kill goats with, you know, by thinking of them and trying to run through walls and things.
And that is one of the few things that is true. That they really try to do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's right.
I think I think you would have to be very considerate and brave if you were making a comedy about the Iraq War, but it's absolutely not what this film is.
No, it's in the background, right? So
it happens to take place in Iraq because one of the things that they developed early on in the program, you know, plays out in Iraq. But you could have set this in against any war, really. It's just that this just happens to be the one that exists now.